My name is Mariah Hollist. These are my audience members, Mr. Japin Hollist and Mrs. Linda Hollist. Thank you for coming. Please be seated. An article entitled "Preschool Reading in Japan" asserts that, quote, Japanese children begin reading at home at about age 4 without any formal instruction or reading readiness programs, close quote. Some point to this reality as evidence for the superstition that preschool-aged children who do not have extensive language skills before they enter preschool are of low intelligence. They believe that their child will never be able to achieve great success in academia. They lament that their child will be behind the power curve. In actuality, there is no determinate age that a child must begin language development. Yet, language skills should be taught as early as possible. Children who have not acquired extensive language skills before attending preschool are no less intelligent than those capable of this feat. Extensive language skills can be learned at later ages. In the article, 10 Things to Do with Your Child Before Age 10, it clearly states that, quote, the age at which a child learns to read does not indicate how intelligent a child is or how well the child will do in academics later on, close quote. Yet this does not mean that extensive language skills cannot affect one's academic performance. Gian M. Machado counters that, quote, at later ages, language can be related to school success, close quote. Instead of focusing on a child's insufficient verbal acuity at a young age, one should assist the child in developing language skills as soon as he or she is capable and as early as possible. Teaching language skills, especially at an early age, is an excellent and effective way to increase knowledge and use of words. The literary work, Early Childhood Experiences in Language Arts, Early Literacy, recounts that, quote, a critical restructuring occurs in the brain at about age 4. When a resurge in learning is occurring, close quote. As such, it is imperative that children begin language development as early as possible. Such learning should involve teaching when a child is interested, as doing so increases the child's desire to learn, especially literary learning. In the work, How to Teach Your Baby to Read, it explains that, quote, if a parent always observes when the child is ready to stop reading with him or her, the child will beg to play the reading game and the parent will be nurturing rather than destroying the child's natural desire to learn." Close quote. There is no definitive age that a child should begin language development. Children who have a higher IQ than similar aged children children do not necessarily have a higher IQ than their peers if they have early language skills. Yet this does not mean that early language development does not assist one in academics later on. In fact, doing so is highly encouraged, as a broad understanding of literary terms aids the individual both as soon as the terms are mastered and later on leads to academic success. Whether age 4 or age 10, language development is important, as it is a vital source of communication, allowing one to adequately express oneself and facilitate one's cognitive abilities. Thank you.